130389, Quality School Development Policy. This was just going to be an oral kind of report update about on the board's 5 strategic priorities for this calendar year. One of them was the development of a board policy on quality school development, a policy that would address and integrate some existing policy frameworks that the board already has, one of which is the strategic plan and the use of the school quality review process and sort of upping the district's game around accountability and continuous learning for school improvement. The second board policy is the local school governance that was passed last year, and we're still not yet at an implementation stage, but we were to get a report back, I believe, last month in January, but with the advent of this development of a new quality school development policy, the idea here is to integrate that. And then the last is the work of the diverse providers framework that Director Yee has really been the champion of. And so since we adopted the strategic priorities, myself and Director Yee, along with the superintendent, have been meeting to discuss the different elements here that I just identified, and to begin a process to bring to the board on March 27th proposed policies for sort of a first read and discussion that really is going to address basically how would I say, it would be to address a couple of major ongoing challenges that we as a city and as a school district face. One being that we still have schools that are underperforming and underachieving academically, that we want to be able to rapidly accelerate the improvement of many of those schools. Second is that with the declining enrollment, with the expansion of the number of schools, both districts, basically that kind of situation that we have makes it pretty economically hard for both district schools as well as for charter schools. And then thirdly, that the sort of the existence of, well, in my opinion, the existence of our state charter law and how it plays out doesn't necessarily provide, or in some ways perhaps counterproductive to our ability to maximize the growth and presence of high quality schools in every single neighborhood, as well as to be able to predict and plan with some coherence and with some predictability around enrollment, around school facility usage, and what have you, and to address actually some of the issues that we dealt with tonight, and even in a number of public speakers offering up very in strong language what are some of those remedies, of which we don't have that option for some of those remedies. And so just wanted to update that. I think the superintendent has some things that he'd like to speak about in relation to that.
Yeah, I just appreciate that, President Kakishiba. The opportunity to have the policy environment support the partnership work that's going on in the district and in the city. I think the important move is to say that we're responsible for all children and to rethink the relationship with community-based organizations, charters, think about the investment of all public dollars to support the children in Oakland, and to think about everything from rent revenue in a public school space that we are not inhabiting with a public school currently and works with charters. So the opportunity to really engage in some very different ways and different dialogue, I've appreciated that getting put in motion. But the thing I think is a bigger part for us is the quality conversation, and to really create a high quality district and a high quality support service to schools. We have built off of the charter review process and now the in-district quality community schools development, the rubric, the review process, that we're learning what's strong and where can we support schools. We have a real opportunity, I think, to not only actually share practice with in-district public schools and charter schools, but actually build a mechanism for sharing practice across the whole city, period, about what's really working in youth development frameworks and working more deeply with whether it's Youth Uprising or other organizations to say we have a shared interest in the well-being of children and use the quality school development policy to integrate parent-family support, community organizations, and the district to really craft, I think, a much more durable solution to how we would strategically support the growth of quality schools in every neighborhood. So I've appreciated the conversation. I think we have a better handle on how to integrate the policies that have been approved over the last couple of years with this as the header. And I think the conversations with you and Director Yee have been really helpful, and the work of David Montez de Oca and others. I think we've actually bringing practice and the policy and the different groups together in a way that I haven't seen in 4 years. So I'm really excited and looking forward to the next steps.
Okay, so we'll have something in 4 weeks on March 27th. Are there any questions? Any public speakers? Mr. Mordecai? You pass? Okay, thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. Let's move to